Originally, I was put with Tammy. I paid for the script. I paid $250,000. That's my script. That's why 50 when he came in, because we put a cease and desist order in through my attorney. That's why they couldn't do a motion picture. That's why you didn't see the BMF story on the big screen.
The hip-hop world is very surprised by a new video going around. The video seems to show Big Meech getting into a fight with 50 Cent. The clip was taken at a private event in Atlanta. It shows a loud argument between the two powerful men. One man comes from a street background, and the other is a huge entertainment star. In the video, you can hear people yelling before a physical fight seems to start.
Come off the street.
I never told, never told.
You told Tammy that.
Right after the video was posted online, hashtags about the fight started trending. Fans and people in the music business are trying to understand what caused the argument. Neither side has spoken about it, but people close to them say a fight was expected. They say 50 Cent and Big Meech have had problems for a long time. This goes back to the story of the Black Mafia family, which 50 Cent turned into a popular TV show.
Big Meech's giant welcome home concert
I told you it was
get canceled.
What'd I tell you?
The bill was
what
insane.
Did I say?
The list of artists.
Big Meech, whose real name is Demetrius Flinory, started the BMF. It was a very powerful street organization. When 50 Cent made the BMF story into a TV series, many people thought it was a good thing. They believed it would make Meech's story famous. But secretly, there were always problems. People say they argued over who was in charge of the show's story and about money. Big Meech apparently felt the show was changing his real-life story just to be entertaining. 50 Cent saw it as a normal business project, a way to tell the story to new fans. This fight reportedly happened after many months of these quiet problems. Some say Meech was already upset about who was cast in the show and how the BMF members were shown.
But when we go to your crib, and me and Murder sitting in the backyard, and you like, yo, little baby ain't give me no money. He came in the Ferrari truck, he had the Ferrari truck, he had 4 pockets full. I'm looking at this nigga, yo, this nigga tripping.
So, the whole situation between 50 Cent and Big Meech just got a lot more intense. It all started getting worse recently when 50 Cent made a big announcement. He said that he was planning to create even more new television shows that would be based on the story of BMF. This announcement really made the people close to Big Meech very angry. They were upset because they felt that Meech himself never agreed to let this happen. The video that everyone is watching online right now seems to be the direct result of all that built-up anger and frustration. All those bad feelings finally boiled over and turned into a real-life, face-to-face argument between the two men. Out on the internet, people are completely split on who they think is right in this fight. Some people online are saying that Big Meech is correct for wanting to protect the story of his own life. They believe that he should have the most control over how his own life story is told to the world. On the other hand, other people argue that 50 Cent is the one who deserves the credit. Their point is that 50 Cent is the person who took the BMF story and turned it into something famous all around the world. So this video has started a huge debate about a much bigger question. That question is about who really has the right to tell someone else's life story and also make money from it. The people who are on 50 Cent's side are very upset about the whole thing. They are saying that the short video clip that is going around does not show the entire story of what happened that night. They explain that the physical part of the fight, where they are pushing and shoving, wasn't actually as serious as it looks in the short clip. They are very quick to point out that 50 Cent was able to leave the event safely and without any real trouble afterward. But the people who are supporting Big Meech are telling a very different story about what went down. They explain that from their point of view, Big Meech was finally standing up for himself. They say he was standing up against someone he believes used his life story to make a lot of money. There have been rumors floating around for years about this. The rumors say that Meech's own family didn't receive a fair amount of money from the TV show, even though the show itself has gone on to make many, many millions of dollars. It turns out that this fight didn't just happen at some random party. It actually took place at a private event that was for a documentary being made about the BMF story. People who were there as witnesses say the whole argument started when the two men began talking about who ultimately gets to control the BMF story and who gets to tell it. The conversation got really heated, and the tension grew. Things got especially intense when Meech's son, Lil Meech, was brought into the discussion. That was the exact moment when Big Meech decided he had to step in so he could talk to 50 Cent directly, man to man. The two men ended up arguing back and forth for a few minutes, and that's when things escalated. It went from just yelling and shouting to actually getting physical with pushing and shoving. The video that is going around online only shows a very short part of all the chaos that broke out. Because the clip is so short, it's still unclear how violent the fight truly was or how badly anyone was hurt. But even though it's short, the video itself has already caused a lot of damage to both of their reputations. This whole public fight is happening at a really bad time, especially when you consider that a brand new season of the BMF television show is currently being filmed right now. It's strange because the real-life drama now seems to be mirroring the show's own plot lines. The show is all about themes of loyalty and betrayal, and now we are seeing those same themes play out in real life between the two most important people involved. Right now, both sides are trying their best to control the damage from the leaked video. We are hearing reports that 50 Cent's team of lawyers is looking at the entire situation very carefully. Meanwhile, some people are even speculating and wondering if the video might have been leaked on purpose by one side. They think it could have been leaked just to send a strong message to the other side about who is really in control. In the end, this fight is about much more than just two famous people having an argument. It shows what can happen when a real-life street legend feels like his own personal story is being taken over and changed by the Hollywood business machine. He feels like his own life is being taken from him. This is really a major clash between two different ideas. It's a fight between the idea of protecting your personal legacy and the idea of running a successful, money-making business. Both sides believe they are right, and that is why the fight is so serious. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real hip-hop news and the biggest stories happening in the culture.